Hey guys, welcome back to channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you 5 things that I wish I knew before I started trading with the prop firm. These are the things that if I knew before I started, I would have made a lot more money than what I made in the past 2.5 years. Now, I started trading with prop firms in 2019, but my actual growth started just 2.5 years ago. And these are the 5 things that I learned over the years and I wish I knew before I started. And I believe if you implement each and everything that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video is going to help you be in the top 3% of the traders who make profits with prop firm. But just before we do that, if you're new to this channel, you know what to do. Consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to check out FundedSquad from the link in description. You can get $25,000 instant funded account for as low as $200 payment with payout on demand once you will make 5% profits on your account. 25% discount code is also added in the description. Now the very first thing is that it's not about always being right when you take the trade. Over the past few years, what I learned, the most important thing is when you understand that every trade that you take is not always going to be ending in profits. There will be many trade opportunities, even though they will meet your trading criteria, even though that you followed every single rule that you have in your strategy and you followed that. However, trade will not go in your favor. Why? Because market is changing every day. Market is changing every hour. So you have to understand it's not always going to be that every trade will be a profitable trade. Most of the times you will be making profits if you do the right thing, if you follow your strategy, if you have a back-tested, proven trading strategy that gives you more profitable trades than the losing trade. Most of the time you will be making profits. But there will be times, even though when you will see that market meets your trading criteria, but it will still not go in the direction where you want it. So I would say having 50% winning ratio is more than enough what you need. And every single trade that you take, make sure that it gives you minimum 2x the reward that you're going to be risking on your account. So that means if you're risking $1, your reward should be minimum of $2 from that specific trade. So this way, if your winning percentage will be 50%, but every time when you're making profits, you're making double the amount that you're risking, ultimately, even after losing half of the trades that you're going to be taking, you will still be in profits. And that is one of the most important things when it comes to prop firms. You have to understand, as you're going to be passing the challenge phase 1, phase 2, and you have no time limit, so there is no need that you are going to be passing within 1 trade or 2 trades, which brings me to my second point. You have to stop chasing the market. Patience is the key here. Every single time when you sit down, you start your trading day, you scan the market. Instead of you jumping into the trade randomly when market is going up or when market is going down, make sure that you are following your plan and you are waiting for the right opportunity. There will be times when you are waiting for hours and hours or maybe couple of days. Market will not give you any opportunity. During that time, if you control yourself, if you are disciplined enough, you will not be jumping into the random trades by just hoping market may go in your favor. You have to understand, when you will trade with a strategy, when you will trade by following a plan, then and only then your odds will be increased. Other than that, if you are just hoping that market may give you profit, you're never going to be able to make consistent profits by just hoping market will go in your favor. Hope here is not a strategy. Now you're going to be stop chasing. You have to know that if you will chase the market every single time, you're always going to be blowing your prop firm challenge. You have unlimited time. There is no need to rush out. There is no need that you need to pass the challenge in 1 or 2 trades. So why don't you just wait for the right opportunity? Wait for the market present you the trade that meets your trading criteria, that meets your plan, and then and only then take the opportunity, because you are spending your hard-earned money in taking the challenges. So there is no way that you're gonna be just blowing the accounts. Which brings me to my third point. Risk management is one of the most important things, not only for prop firms, but even if you are trading your personal capital, risk management is the key. I always say there are certain things that you have to understand about risk management. Many traders, what they do, they always risk 1% or 2% or 3% per trade, whether they're trading personal account or whether they're trading prop firm account. But what I believe, you should never risk more than what you are willing to lose. So that means, let's say if you are going to be taking $100,000 account, and in that $100,000 account, you're trying to pass the challenge. But when you're trying to pass the challenge, you are only risking losing 1% per trade. Now 1% overall doesn't look that big of a deal. However, just keep in mind that you are either getting 8% or 10% overall drawdown. You're not actually getting $100,000 to lose. You are getting 8,000 or 10,000 that you can lose while doing the challenge. Now during that time, if you take a trade with the $1,000 risk and that trade goes against you, and that trade after it hits your stop loss, it's gonna bother you again and again, and you're gonna keep thinking about, I should have not taken that trade. I wish I would have taken the trade in the opposite direction. If that's gonna happen, or if that happens, you need to lower your risk, because that $1,000 is bothering you when you're losing. So maybe in the next trade, or maybe if that happened, just try to never risk more than 500. Start with 0.5% or $500. See, when $500 will go against you, if you will lose $500, then what will be your reaction? How will you react to such trading loss? That's how you should be playing with risk management. The next thing is, when it comes to phase 1 or phase 2, risk management is completely different. Why? Because when you're trying to pass the challenge, it's that you have to meet a profit target. Even though there is no time limit, but you have to always meet a profit target in order to pass phase 1 and move to phase 2, or in order to pass phase 2 and move to funded account. But once you are on funded account stage, there are no profit targets. I always recommend, as soon as you reach 2 or 3% profit, stop trading. And while you are trying to make 2 or 3%, you shouldn't be risking more than 0.4 or 0.3%, because now your job as a trader is to protect this funded account for as long as you can. So that means you are going to be only protecting the account if you will not be over trading, over risking, over leveraging. And all of that is going to help you achieve consistency. When you will be consistent enough, and you will be always stopping yourself when you will be reaching 2 or 3% overall profits on your funded account, what's going to happen that ultimately every single time you will develop this habit that once you're up 3%, you are getting your payout. Once you're getting your payout, once that money comes to your account, then you're going to start trading again. So that's how I think risk management should be done when it comes to prop firm. Now at FundedSquad, if you take the account from the link in description, use 20% code, you're going to be getting $25,000 instant funded account for just $199. Now when you will take the account, you don't have to pass any challenge. So that's one of the best thing about FundedSquad. By paying the same fee that you pay for taking the challenge account, you pay almost the same fee, and you're going to be trading instant funded account. And in that instant funded account, if you make 5% overall profit, you will be given your payout, and every single payout is guaranteed at FundedSquad. If the payout is not sent after approval within 12 hours, FundedSquad gives $1,000 bonus on top of the payout amount. So what better deal you think you're going to be getting? You can take the account. I've added the link in description. Moving forward to my fourth point, backtesting. Backtesting plays one of the most important role in understanding few things about your trading strategy. Now, what are these few things that I'm talking about? First of all, when you look at the market is either moving up, it's either going down, or it's in a ranging market, or it's in a ranging condition. These three will always be market conditions. Now, when market is moving up or when market is moving down, or either case, you need to know what you're gonna be doing in each and every case. When market is moving up, what will be your plan to execute the trade? From where you're gonna be executing the trade? Are you gonna be waiting for pullback? Once the pullback will come, what kind of pullback you need? When you have that pullback that you need, you are entering into the trade. What is going to be your exit strategy? If the pullback isn't coming the way you want it to come, then how you're gonna be managing your trade or managing your emotions as well, because you were waiting for the opportunity. That opportunity never arrived. It doesn't look good that the market is gonna be moving in your favor the way where you want it to go. How you need to take a step back. Your exit strategy, your entry strategy, your trade management, where you're gonna be placing take profit level 1, take profit level 2. Everything you're gonna be learning by backtesting on the past data, because market always repeat itself. That means you have to understand every single time that how you will be trading, and for that you need backtested data. You need the idea, you need to understand all the certain conditions market is gonna be giving you. So that is why backtesting is very, very important. And also, when you're gonna be taking the challenge, backtesting for pro firms is also one thing that you need to understand. Once you're gonna be taking the challenge, let's say many firms, they don't give you free trials. So how you will be understanding the market conditions or the pro firm conditions, I will say in this way, how you will understand how pro firm works, how you're gonna be trading the pro firm. I always recommend in that case, trade a small account. Instead of going for a $100,000 account, go for a $10,000 account. First, try to pass the challenge. This is also kind of a back testing, or I will say it's more of forward testing, because now you're going to be trading the live account, because now you're going to be trading the real data. You're not trading the past data. So it's forward testing, but still it is part of testing. You have to understand how you're going to be passing phase 1, how you're going to be passing phase 2, what will be the trades that you're going to be taking, what strategy are you going to be using, what risk management you're going to be using. So you have to do it on the smaller accounts, maybe $10,000 account, not $100,000 or $200,000 account. And with that, I'm going to move to my fifth point. You have to treat prop firms as a business. Now, what do I mean by that? As a trader, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, or most of us, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars. So why do you think that firms are always going to be throwing money at you? No, you have to understand firms are also there to make money, just like you are there to make money. You have to treat it in a way that if you're going to be spending $500 in taking a $100,000 challenge account, what if that you will lose the challenge? That means you have lost the $500 amount that you spent on buying the challenge. What if you will pass the challenge and you will receive your payout? That means the money that you invested, not only you're going to be getting it as a refund, maybe on the second payout, on the third payout, on the first payout, depending on which firm you're going with, but also at the same time, you are always going to be having better risk to reward, because if you invested $500 and you made $4,000 probably on your 100K account, you're going to be getting approximately between $3,000 to $3,500 profit. So that's going to be 6 rewards on the risk that you took with $500. So understand that how you're going to be investing in buying the challenges, how you're going to be trying to pass the challenges, what should be your target. Are you planning to spend $10,000 in challenges and never receive a payout because you're always going to be gambling, or you're going to be the smart guy who's going to be spending $10,000 on taking the challenges, and from that $10,000 you're going to be making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 from prop firm? These are all the things I wish I knew before I started with prop firm back in 2019. Now, when I was trading in 2021, because I had so much experience of trading with multiple different firms, so I pretty much then had the idea how I need to take care of the things. However, even though I wasn't really professional at that time, I did not make that much profit. So I wish if I followed each and everything that I just shared with you, because that way I would have made pretty much over $300,000 just alone with the prop firms, instead of making $170,000. So these were the 5 things that I wanted to share with you. I hope that these are gonna help you pass your challenge, become funded trader, and make consistent profits. Again, if you are interested in taking instant funded account, I've added the link in description. So that's it from this video, guys. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.